I tell you, all I do is sit around and hear in this aquarium, and it's sounding kind of echoey. Dadgummit. I wish I had me some barbecue. Yeah, here they come. All they do is give me the dead-blooded crickets to sit here and eat. Well, all they do is aggravate the crap out of me. They ain't got no seasonings or nothing. Eating them kind of raw, it just ain't no fun. Now, I told you to stay away from me. All right, now, I don't want you. I don't want you. Yep, what I thought. Need some barbecue. Hey, ManLand, won't you show them that barbecue pit you built?
Howdy everybody out there in YouTube land. This is amateur artist Mark D channel once again from ManLand, and I wanted to show you my improvised bushcraft kind of setup here at the homestead. Now I know it's not really crafted, but it is what I call, well, when you go out there in the sticks and you do bushcraft, that is, you take materials, natural materials out there in the woods and put things together to make things work, whether it's to cooking or whether it's you got to sit there and sleep or, you know, even start a fire, that type of thing. Well, here around ManLand, here at the homestead, I got a bunch of junk. So I put the junk together. I guess we're going to call it JunkYard Bushcraft, like me and Bones did out there at Bones Yard, no doubt. What you're seeing right there happened to be my Ozark Trails 4-quart Dutch oven, and it's got a whole fryer chicken in there. I'll show you in just a minute. But I seasoned it with something. I think that's what I want to show you more than anything, is this seasoning I use. This right here happened to be some soul food seasoning. I love it. I absolutely love it. This is the Clover Valley brand. I almost said Cloverfield. Neighbors are cutting grass in the background there, so y'all forgive me. So let me get over here and show you my setup right quick and see how it turns out. Now keep in mind, it ain't permanent. I did this today temporarily within 15 minutes. Yeah. Now I got some hardwood there. I need to get it stoked back under there. Keep that hardwood going. Yeah. Now I'm shaking the cam because I'm hand holding it right now. I'm trying to keep that flame directly underneath the Ozark Trails Dutch oven. Look at the green on there. They look like bubble gum. Where'd that come from? Them dang kids. Before I show you the shut up here, let me show you what's inside. She's a boiling fine too. That right there is a whole fryer. It's small, and I split her in half. Got her sitting in there with some, I'll set this lid down, it's kind of heavy. Soul food seasoned that chicken bird real good after thawing out. Throwed about 3 big old globs of blue bonnet margarine. I was going to use butter, but I had but 1 stick left and I wasn't about to waste it. And a lot of water. Just enough to make sure that the bottom was covered good. Now this is going to cook for about, I'd say about an hour, as long as I keep this thing good and hot. And once it gets thoroughly cooked all the way through, I'm going to take it out and put it directly on the grill top here. Throw a little barbecue sauce on there, crisp her up. So here is the actual setup. These concrete blocks, we've got 3. We got this concrete block here. Get rid of that grate right there. That's a solid concrete block. There's another one there in the middle and one on the end. That one's a little bit smaller than the other 2. Here's the cinder blocks right here that has the 3 holes in them. They're small, thin, and narrow, and they're just balanced there. They're not, nothing's attached. We got one on this end, one on this end. Big concrete base on the bottom. We got one sitting here in the back, and that right there acts like a nice little oven directional type of grill. I like it. I love it a lot. And of course now the whole thing's not sitting level out here at the ManLand camp. Let me back up a little bit. It's not sitting 100% level. Needs to be picked up, but I threw it together just so I can cook this chicken. You talk about, well, this is what I call improvisations. Now these grill plates that you see right here, they actually came out of an authentic barbecue grill that had just rusted and fell apart. And these grates, I've got 4 of them. You've seen them probably from time to time in my videos. Well, of course, I repurpose them things. Them things are good. And I'm gonna give you an update here as things go through, forward. I'm gonna bring you back to when we actually get to grilling the chicken. So, trying to keep the video a little bit short. That wood right there, we started the fire with that pine, that old dried out pine. Got very little resin in it, very little. And then I threw this hardwood, I think this is oak, in there. Yeah, because I know I'm gonna be grilling on top of that thing. That's gonna finish her off. Chicken is almost done, just that quick. Kind of amazing. I had to add more water to it because it sat there, that margarine and that water along with that seasoning just got to a good gooey broth. Add more water. So we got some leftover pig sweet veggie oil mix. Gonna add that to the seasoning mix here. Let it cook down a little bit. Then we'll pull the chicken out, put it on the grill, put that barbecue sauce on there. Let her ride. You know what I mean? Oh, by the way, I set the other side up temporarily too, just so I can play with the idea. Check out that boiling action. Oh, you got some dancing chickens. Look at them chickens dance. They happy. They're taking them a nice bath. Let's give them some bath cues. Throw that top back on there. And now I gotta go grab my tongs. Ooh, y'all, look at the color. Look at the color. As I normally say, don't that pretty. That pretty. The meat's already starting to pull away from the bone a little bit. That means she's getting done. We got the veggies in there. And I think we're gonna have to add a little more of that there broth. I mean, a little bit more of that seasoning to the broth. Let me get a little taste here. Oh, that's fine just like it is. Wow. A very neutral, like I say, it's soul food seasoning, y'all. Soul food seasonings. You can't beat it. You can put it on french fries, you put it on the meat, fish, chicken, pork, don't matter. It's soul food. Use it. Got a little bit of a kick to it, just a tiny bit. That's what makes you feel like you got some soul. That's right, action. This right here is my new chair. Needs a little work, but it's the throne here at ManLand. That's right, the throne. That means I'm in charge here at ManLand. And it's got a hole in it so I can actually use it as a real life throne. All I need is some water that flushes. Yep. Well, we got a new addition right here to the homemade barbecue pit. And that'll have to be the totem pole with Lieutenant Bones Yard, so he can sit there and watch me as I cook. I gotta teach the boy how to cook. You know, he needs a little. He's looking a little thin. He ain't quite eating as much as he should be. So, yeah. All we got to sit there and make sure he's happy. What I like about this, let me get this out the way, is you can stand behind the fire pit and stay cool while you're doing your magic. Got this here chicken. Oh, hope it don't fall apart. Still got some corn and stuff on there. Can you hear it sizzle? Oh, mercy. Gonna let that crisp up just a bit. Flip her to the other side, crisp her up just a bit, and then add that sweet baby Ray's, baby. Sweet baby of the Rays. Woo! Hey, y'all wanna see this right here? Oh man. That right there is gonna be some good dribble and kadibble. I'll make some rice to eat with that.
We're gonna have black-eyed peas and cornbread fresh out of the garden.
Oh yeah, forgot about that. And that was pre-cooked. We've been eating on that for a little bit. Sure have. That's why we have the totem pole. We're going to clean it all off for our utensils. Oh, look at that. Man, she's thick. Can't ever go wrong with Sweet Baby Ray's, baby. And no, I ain't gonna leave it like that. I always have your paintbrush handy. Daub that deliciousness right on there. Get up under the armpit, down the leg, massage it just a little bit. There's the parson's nose. Gotta put a little bit of that on there. Yeah, we got some corn. All this right here gonna drop off anyway. Oh my goodness. Crispy, crispy, crispy. Get up under the armpit. There you go. Don't want you sweating here on the grill. I want you sweet and delish. Oh, mercy me. Chicken a la the halves. You get a half, I get a half, and two halves make a whole. That's why we're perfect together. We make one.
That's right. Victory dance.
Yeah. I hope I don't drop nothing on the ground, because you know, when you're grilling, you always drop something. That would be the dogs.
A heartbeat.
Heartbeat. Look at that heartbeat, y'all. Look at the heartbeat. That chicken is in love with this grill. Ain't no doubt. Now that's a palpitating, beating heart right there. Oh my goodness. You see it?
Yeah.
That right there, huh? That chicken is smothered in love. Must be a female.
Ain't nothing like that ManLand love.
I got good news and I got bad news. The good news is chicken tastes delicious even on the first flip. Bad news is that wee chicken, the one half, broke in half. That's how tender she is.
Oh.
Now, oh, gotta put this back over here. Add a little Baby Ray to the south side. Hey, y'all folks up north, you never had no Sweet Baby Rays, you don't know what you're missing.
I wonder if Texas has it.
I'll tell you what. If they don't know what they're missing. I don't eat sweets, but I love this stuff. It's thick, sticks to the meat, it chars up nice, has a real sweet flavor. You get all kind of flavor. You get hickory, hot and spicy, you name it, you can get it. It is not a respecter of persons when it comes to flavor. But I like the original Sweet Baby Rays. And don't get me wrong, I like Kraft, hickory smoke, that type of thing. It's pretty good too, but Sweet Baby Rays, oh man, they got it going on. Folks, there's the final product plated up. Got that barbecue Sweet Baby Ray with some soul food seasoning chicken. We got some black-eyed peas and cornbread that was left over. Oh, that's fresh out the garden, wasn't never frozen. And we've got that frozen veggie all mix. Sometimes I call it medley mix, but it was cooked inside with that chicken and that broth with that soul food seasoning. We just topped it off with some black pepper. And ladies and gentlemen, and let me tell you what, it is fantastic. Here's mine right here. I got the big piece of chicken, the bigger half with an extra wing. And I got mine set up just exactly the same mold. I'm about to give it a taste test. Stand by. Now, you gotta do the black-eyed peas first. That's a given. That's definitely good. But I'm curious about what I just cooked out there on my newly improvised grill. Drop half the veggie. It's pretty good, but a little bit salty. Yeah, that broth cooked down is a little bit salty. But the chicken should be perfect because the sweet baby rays should have counteracted the salt. And oh, you talk about tender. That's the wishbone. Let me go toward the breast here. Here's the breast coming out with a wishbone. I keep getting a wishbone. There's part of the wing. There's the breast. Oh, it's still hot, 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 hot. Mercy me. I want to try the inside of this chicken. Perfectly moist. I like that. And the seasonings that I put on there, the soul food seasoning, actually cooked through in that boiling state. And here's some of the sweet baby ray. Only one problem. Them damn wishbones. You gotta make sure you watch out for them. But other than that, perfectly fine. Until next time, y'all, this is JunkYard Bushcraft channel. Once again from ManLand. Wishing you and y'all a very happy YouTube experience out there. And get out there and cook something, folks. It's well worth the time. You gotta have no fancy cooking equipment. I just showed you. Throw some scraps together. Get the charcoal going. Make it happen.